Here's the first pitch to him. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
You want to talk about a live arm? This guy's got one all right.
Fastball runs in tight here, and it's 2-1.
He's still got a couple pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. You got to take a step back, take a deep breath, and get back in the zone.
Chopped foul right at home plate. 2 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Ball 3. 3-2 now. In danger now of a second walk out of the bullpen.
Not exactly providing relief. He's got to find it here somehow.
Ripped on the ground to first. Oh, and not fielded cleanly here by Walker. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first. J.D. Martinez will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances. But he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
And a throw over to third. And the runner will get back standing. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Yeah, definitely taken all the way. Not a bad idea with the bases loaded.
Looking to minimize the damage here. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Here it comes on 0-2. To the right side. Did he get it through? He did. It's into right. A base hit. But it is not in time as they take the lead here in the late going. And the catcher has the plate blocked, and he's out at the plate, so only 1 run scores on the play. So they pick up 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 2 left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Red Sox lead it 3-2. Carson Smith will be summoned from the bullpen now, so he'll take over to start inning number 8. Leading off the inning, Aaron Judd, and they'll need him to get something going here. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Bradley on the run, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Now batting.
Well, he gets his team going with that leadoff single here late in the game, and you can tell he is excited. Look how fired up he is down there at first.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Giancarlo Stanton. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run.
Yeah, but you got to make sure that he doesn't try to do too much here. Just keep that line moving. Do something productive and give the next guy a chance as well.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. And the runner back easily.
Simple throw over there.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Got him out at his front foot. It's 0-2. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
And that's the pitch they were set up for. That slider breaking down around the knees. That's a good job of holding off on the swing.
The 2-2 pitch. Smoked on the ground left side. And that'll be another base hit as it's through into left, so it's 2 straight knocks to start the 8th.
Boy, and is the tide turning here? I think that's the real question at this point. It's a perfect start to the inning. You get the tying run up to second base. The go-ahead run is on first base as well. Still nobody out. And a decision looming here whether to bunt these guys up or try and roll the dice a little bit on this next guy and see if he can keep the rally going.
Trying to hold the lead. Drilled to the right side. And a reach with the backhand, but he comes up empty as that gets by him. Throw comes back into the infield as that tying run will hold up at third with still nobody out.
Another base hit right there. Their 3rd hit in a row, and now the bases are loaded here with still nobody out.
Matt Barnes will be summoned into the toughest situation a reliever can face. Bases are loaded with nobody out. First pitch coming. Here it is. Out in front of it, strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Well, that's a huge difference between being 0-2 and 1-1 as a hitter, especially against a guy like this on the mound. So that's a good job to hold up on that pitch.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2.
Deep breath time now on the mound. You've got to compose yourself. And that strike zone's looking about the size of a tin can.
Still 2-2. Has to be thinking strikeout here. And he takes a called 3rd strike, and that's a big one as the bases stay loaded here with 1 out in the inning now.
He knows his job is to hang on to the lead for his team. But with a guy in scoring position, he's got to do something to come up big. Not a whole lot bigger situation to come up with a strikeout than right there. He's fired up about it, but he's still got some work to do right now. He's not out of this thing yet.
Stepping in now, Aaron Hicks, as he will swing at the first pitch and send a ground ball out to short. Nunez.
And with 1 away, they were hoping to get the double play up the middle to get him out of this. But they wind up only getting 1 on the play as that run comes home to score on the fielder's choice.
Brandon Drury steps in for a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th.
Yeah, this is a huge moment in this ballgame, Matt. I mean, you might be looking at this at-bat when it's all over as one of the turning points in this game.
Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1.
And this is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from you, so you got to suck it up.
In for a strike, it's 1-1.
That thing's coming in there hot, 96 miles an hour.
Hoping to keep it tied, here it comes. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Yankees forced to settle for 1. Home half of the 8th straight ahead, and we are Xander Bogaerts ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time out.
It was a pretty big strikeout too, because he had a chance to drive in a run, so I'm sure he's going to be thinking about that missed opportunity for a little while.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Just overmatched him there.
ready to deliver the 1-2. And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the third strikeout of the game.
Now batting, left fielder
Andrew Benedict ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that third hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
First delivery to him on the way. Here's a line shot that's going to get over the head of Gregorius and on into left center for a base hit.
Yeah, he's swinging a pretty hot bat.
Number
3 for
13.
4 now after the base hit. And that wasn't a little bleeder. That ball was smoke.
Dylan
attention,
Betances will get the
Now
call
pitching
now as
for
he'll
New
try to
York.
get the final 2
Number
outs here and get
68,
this one on to the 9th inning. Into the box now, number 13. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1.
And that fastball of his definitely catches your attention. I mean, especially when it's on the inner half.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Betances is ready. 3-1 on its way. Tap foul at home plate. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Shoots this one to first. And he tries to take it from a knee, but this gets by a base hit. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only 1 away.
Well, he's been a little slow out of the blocks here to start the season, but that looks a little better there as this is a sharp base hit.
Brock Holt will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 12.
Striding into the box, Jackie Bradley Jr. And he'll be looking to add on to his 2 RBIs from earlier. Fastball here as we'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
They know he's got one eye on that green monster, that left field wall out there, so it's a good idea here to bust him inside.
Chop foul right at home plate at strike 1. And that catches the high outside corner. 1-2 now.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that one. It just got on him too fast.
A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
And the way this inning's gone, his eyes had to be lighting up on that pitch, but all he could do was pop it up.
Christian Vasquez will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
And if there's one guy on this roster that wants the ball in a moment like this, this is the guy.
Oh, good knuckle curve, 0-2.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
And this one's inside and high, 1-2 now. And now he'll bluff a move back to second base just to make sure the runner wasn't getting any ideas out there. Towards second. And the throw to first will be in time, so the Red Sox come up empty, and the inning is over. Boston strands a couple. Still tied 3-3. Brock Holt is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now.
Now playing third base, number 12.
Neil Walker stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Leading off for the Yankees.
Into the windup
First
and
baseman,
the pitch.
Neil Walker.
And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
This fastball is looking pretty lively right now.
Here's one hit softly down the line in left, but foul. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Protecting with 2 strikes. Went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. To first. And don't quite know what was going on there, but he's into first base safely. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. Tyler Wade comes to the plate in a key spot. Go-ahead run at first with nobody out.
Yeah, and it's going to be interesting to see how they decide to play it here. Some would try to manufacture that run with a sacrifice or maybe even a steal. And others say, hey, let him swing. Don't give away any outs.
Fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. And now the wheels spin in that first base dugout.
Oh, that man right there has got to be sweating bullets. Hard to say I blame him at all.
On a great pitch there, caught in reach, and it's 1-1. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Line to the right side. And he will not come up with that one as that shoots right on by him. A base hit. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead run's in scoring position now with still nobody out.
Boy, these fans will be happy to see this guy lead town, that's for sure. He has absolutely eaten them up here in this series. He delivers again.
Joe Kelly will come on now in an awfully tough spot as there are 2 on here with nobody out. And now the Red Sox will get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Brett Gardner is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Now a pickoff play at second, and he's back standing. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. But this will land untouched. First and second here with nobody out. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul for the second strike. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Ball 2.
Well, not a bad idea up there against a guy who's been fouling everything off in sight. You never know. Maybe he goes after that one, too.
Ground ball right side. Reined in. And the throw will go to second as they get the force out.
Yep, they're able to get that force at second base, but that's it. So meanwhile, that go-ahead run gets to move up 90 feet. He's now standing on third.
In now, Aaron Judd. This will swing and send a line drive out to right field. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit.
A great example right there, just using the whole field. Doesn't try to do too much here, just sort of inside out that thing the other way. That'll be more than good enough to score that runner from third.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as he swings and hits this one foul off to the right and out of play. Now a look and a throw back to second. Runners back. Runners are at first and second with one away. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Oh, and that's a good fastball right there. He might have been thinking about protecting against that sinker.
And before the 0-2 pitch, he'll step out of the box here to regroup. And now maybe a mind game or two going on down there as he steps out a second time in the AB. And now here's the third time he stepped out. Talk about breaking up a guy's rhythm. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
I love this pitch right here. Just an elevated fastball with 2 strikes. Nothing much to it. He just says, this is just a good old country fastball, and he runs it right by.
Here's Didi Gregorius as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
I'll give him this. He's not intimidated up there. That was inside. Close to triple digits. He didn't even flinch.
Very weakly on the ground. That rolls foul for strike 1. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. Hit hard on the ground to second. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. A run on 2 hits for the Yankees. To the bottom of... Striding in to start the 9th, Mookie Betts, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Aroldis Chapman is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th.
Number 54, Aroldis Chapman.
Into the seats, 0-1. Chapman's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hold strike 2 with the letters. 0-2 now. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Maybe a good opportunity here to show him a changeup. Give him a different look.
Down the third baseline. Drury takes it in. A quick out number 1.
there's no such thing as a routine grounder with this guy. If you take your time, he's going to be safe. He'll beat it out. So that's a nice job of getting rid of it quickly and getting him at first base.
Standing in now, Eduardo Nunez. As he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. Oh, no, that screaming comebacker nailed him. Safe after the recovery throw. Good effort, but now we have to wonder whether or not he's going to be okay.
Well, let's see if he's okay out there.
And now they'll hustle out there and attend to their pitcher, and that was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee. But if there's one thing I know about this guy, he will not want to come out of this game. And from all indications, it looks like he's going to try to continue. David Robertson will come on here hoping to get the final 2 outs and pick up the save.
David Robertson.
And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. He's set. Here it comes. Squared that one up just a little late. Here's the 0-1. Runner's going. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. Not in time as the offline throw allows him to get in there easily. And he is in there at third as the possible tying run.
And if you ask me, I'm pretty sure he had second base stolen already. So this is a time where a catcher just maybe needs to take a step back, stick this one in his back pocket. But instead, he tries to put a little something more on that throw, and he winds up firing it right into center field.
One out and a runner on third. So there's ball 4. And it wouldn't surprise me a bit to see the next guy get 4 wide ones as well.
Yeah, they decide they don't even want to mess around with this guy. With his track record, it's hard to say you blame him. Let somebody else beat you.
J.D. Martinez settles into the box in a big spot. Tying run at third. Winning run at first, where a ball into the gap might be able to end it.
Well, the stage is set, fellas. We'll see if he can make it happen.
Throw over to third. And the runner back in standing. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1.
Oof. That high fastball is definitely a pitch guys will pop up, and that's what he's looking for on the mound. So that's good restraint to hold back and not swing.
That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Nervous time now in that third base dugout.
Heck, nervous time up here. My heart's racing, and I'm just watching this game.
Nipped the corner. 2-2.
You can see where they want to go to try and get him out. A lot of pitches in on the hands in this sequence. They don't want him to be able to extend.
Throw over to the bag, just keeping him close. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Set to deal on 2-2. Oh, on the ground to first. Can this be two? To second for one. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
He nearly got that double play. He needed to get himself out of the inning. But you see the good hard slide here at second base and the return throw just a little too late. So that'll be scored a fielder's choice and an RBI.
Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. Back in standing.
Just keeping an eye on it.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. As this is popped foul behind the plate, it's strike one. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And he falls behind 0-2. A pause and the 0-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Judd moves over. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So this game will not end here in the bottom of the ninth as they push across the equalizer, and we're right back where we started from. 9 can't decide it. Gary Sanchez will start things off here as this topsy-turvy ball game heads for a 10th inning.
Well, both teams have a chance to win this thing in the ninth, and both bullpens faltered. And now here we are wondering what's in store for us next.
Hit in the air out to right. Betts on the run. Makes the play, one away.
He's just trying to get a fastball in there to start the inning. Ball winds up getting hit pretty well, but not well enough to do any damage. It's a one-pitch out.
Aaron Hicks gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
You worry a little about things snowballing from here?
Well, you know, these are two teams that don't traditionally care for each other too much, so we've seen this go south before.
On to first, and it's a very quick start to the 10th. Already 2 away here.
2 quick outs here to start things off. Can't ask for much more than this in extra innings. Hold, serve, and then give your guys a shot to win in the bottom half.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Brendan Drury is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. Nothing doing here this half. So one will win it here as we go to the bottom of inning number 10. And Andrew Benedict steps in to get the home side started here in the 10th.
And he's already been on base 3 times in this ballgame, so let's see if he can do it one more time.
And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0. That's wide, 2-0. And that's taken for a strike on the inside corner. 2-1. In there, and it's even now, 2-2. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Here's Hicks to put it away, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, third
Ready
baseman,
now, Brock Holt,
Brock
as he'll get his
Holt.
first opportunity in this one. And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Robertson's ready. Here's the 1-1. Taken high and deep to right. Judd going back on it. Still going back. Gone! Santa Maria. Game over. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
And this is exactly what you're looking for in extra innings. Actually, it's what you're praying for, really. One big swing sends the folks who stayed here home happy as he wins it with the walk-off homer.
So a good offensive showing for these guys, but if we had to pick one player that stood out, that's our man right there. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he only had one hit, but he definitely made it count. A big home run that turned out to be the decisive blow in the ballgame.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. Find out more.